Alright guys, hello and welcome. It's Monica and I'm from Geeks.Gogo.com. I'm here live on my Mario kitchen. I don't know why the video seems to be a little bit slow here. At least I have my other nicer camera that seems to be moving in real time, so please bear with me. Um, so tonight we're going to be cooking something that's inspired by this cookbook that's actually from Game of Thrones. It's called A Feast of Ice and Fire. And they have a lot of great recipes in here. And since Game of Thrones is around the corner, I wanted to try it out and see, like how each of the recipes tasted, or if it's like it reminds us of being one of the characters from Game of Thrones or being at a place where they're at. So tonight I'm going to be cooking mutton. So word of precaution to those vegetarians out there. I'm going to be cooking a lot of meat. It's not just going to be meat. There's going to be beer with it as well. So all right, so let's get started. I just started boiling water over here, and seems to be pretty hot. I boiled enough water to soak some pearl onions that I have here. Um, that's going to be in the mutton stew that I'm making. Um, I also have some dark beer that's flat. That's also going into the stew. And olive oil. Let's see here. This is some soaked barley berries that I have. So I soaked them up overnight. That way they'll be nice and soft for when I started cooking. And last but not the least, of course, I've got my mutton, so I've got my lamb over here as well as some neck bones, some pork neck bones. Alrighty, so let's get started. Feel free to chat. I'm going to be mostly like working on this stuff, so I'm not going to be able to talk the entire time while I'm making stuff because I'm going to be dealing with a knife. So I got to be really careful about everything. So yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. All right. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, since I've got my water boiling over here, um, these pearl onions, they're not the easiest to peel. I'm actually going to use this camera. These aren't the easiest to peel. They're really small. If you know me, I have really small hands, but these things are really small. So the easiest way to peel these, from what I've read, and I did a little bit of research, is I'm going to put it in hot water, boiling water, soak it for a little bit, and then after that, I'm going to dump it in ice cold water, which I actually have a bowl over here, full of ice cold water to dump everything in. All right, let's give this a shot. So every now and then, you're going to see my dog's heads pop up, since they're in the kitchen with me right now watching me cook. So please bear with me. Also when they start barking. So, all right, so I'm going to soak this for a little bit. I think I'm going to put a little bit more hot water in here, just so I can soak most of it. All right. So, as you can see, I don't have a real kitchen, so this might take longer than expected to cook, but that's okay because while this stuff is simmering and cooking, I'm going to be working on my costume for Thursday. There's actually an event coming up on Thursday by Ommegang Brewery, and they're releasing another Game of Thrones inspired beer. So most of the details are going to be on our Facebook page, and I'm going to be putting up a preview soon. They have some prizes for anyone who comes in and wears cosplay, and they also have a raffle, just in case you're not the cosplaying type. All right, so Just gonna wait a little bit more. I'm just checking to see if that skin's a little bit, if it's getting a little bit wrinkly. Alright. So now I'm gonna drain this. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna drain this real quick and then dunk it in the ice cold water. There we go. Now let's see if it's true. It's coming off really well. I'm gonna use this bowl I have here to put the skins. And it does come off really easy, so alright, it did work. Alright, so while I'm peeling these, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my weekend. So this Saturday, we went to BoilerCon, and it's located in Purdue University out in West Lafayette. It was actually a really good time. They had a lot of artists in there. They had a few voice actors. Although it was a far drive, there's a lot of people there. There were about 750 people who showed up. And 250 of them were actually guests from out of town. So it was a really good turnout. They had voice actors from Sailor Moon, and they also had a voice actor from Full Metal Alchemist in their lineup. So it's a pretty decent con. Also, we saw our buddy Ben Miller. Ben Miller was promoting his Kickstarter for judges. I'm just cutting the ends of the onions right now. Sorry if you can't see it. I think you can see it on this camera over here. So anyway, Ben's promoting his judges Kickstarter. It actually features artwork from Corey Hampshire, and got a lot of really cool art in the graphic novel. So, hey, for whoever just tuned in, hi, I'm Monica from Geeks, Gogo. You probably know me, probably not. That's cool. I'm cooking Game of Thrones inspired food right now, and I hope you're not vegetarian because I'm cooking mutton. Also, don't be afraid to chat. I have my chat box open. So if ever you guys want to interact or have a question, just let me know. I'm going to try to keep up and look at the screen as much as possible. Alrighty? So, a little bit of story behind me here. I'm a huge fan of thrifting. I actually thrifted these products, well, except for the canvas over there. I got this old tray from the thrift store, and cool part about it is like I sanded it down, and I was like, I always wanted a Mario themed kitchen. I just thought it would have been a perfect theme for our kitchen because Mario, I don't know, he sounds Italian. It reminds me of Italian food. And then we also have Toad. So Toad's a mushroom, and I absolutely love mushrooms. So why not put two and two and create a kitchen, right? But since I'm renting, I can't really paint the walls, anything crazy. So I decided to go for just painting the tray that I found instead. Got a little bit creative. And after I finish peeling the onions, I'm going to show you all the details that went into it. It's really cool. Like, a lot of people actually laugh when they come visit the house and like see it. All right, I'm going to finish peeling the onions later. What I'm going to do first, since that's still soaking and the skin's still trying to come out. Now these neck bones, you actually need to cook the neck bones so that you can get the broth. out of it. So as much as possible, I'm going to try to cut out all the meat that's in it.